Hello and welcome to Jak II Renegade, guys. I'm going to let the intro play here. Welcome in to Jak II Renegade. Let me know what the volumes are like, and I will adjust as needed. This game is a bit louder than Jak I and Daxter, so let me know. But anyway, YouTube, make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe, check everything else going on the channel. The full 100% playthrough of Jak 1 went live 2 days we're recording, which is the 5th of September 2025. So make sure you check that out. There'll be a playlist down below for all of the Jak franchise. So Jak 1, Daxter, Jak 2, Jak 3, and Jak X all going into that playlist. Make sure you check them out. There's also a Sly 1, Sly 2, Sly 3 playlist available, and there will eventually be a Ratchet and Clank playlist, which will be Ratchet 1, Ratchet 2, Ratchet 3, and then Deadlocked, I believe it was called in Europe. We'll see about doing some PS3 games in the future, but I'm a little bit iffy on that one because I don't quite know how to get them to work on PC. But we'll figure that out in the future. As for what else we'll do, we'll figure it out as we get along. Anyway, I've been holding you guys up for too long. Time to jump into Jak 2. Let's do some quick option checking here. Subtitles on. Subtitle English. Yeah, good stuff. Graphic options. Aspect ratio. Progressive scan. On. No. Oh wow, that's odd. Okay. Hopefully that goes away after we jump into the game. Odd bit of artifacting there. Oh wow.
There is a time of trial. The rocks faced such a fire before they were the strength beneath our feet. The plants braved fast winds before their roots could give us life. As a sage of considerable years, I have known only one such great ordeal. Yet the hero it created was a champion for all time.
Man, the upgrade between this game and the previous game's graphics is kind of crazy.
I think I figured out most of this machine. It interacts somehow with that large precursor ring. I just hope he didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say. We did all the heavy lifting.
Daxter, don't touch anything! Though the precursors vanished long ago, the artifacts they left behind can still do great harm.
Or great good, if you figure out how to use them.
I've had some experience with such things. I know you can make it work.
Looks like Jak still got the mojo.
Interesting. It appears to be reading out some preset coordinates.
After this, I'll reload the game and see if we can fix the issue with the subtitles and text and stuff.
Look at that.
Finally, the last rift gate has been opened.
What are those things?
So this is how it happened.
You cannot hide from me, boy.
Do something, Jak!
What's this do? Or that? How about this one? Anybody press all the buttons?
What was that thing?
Hang on, everyone!
I want on this thing!
Find yourself, Jak!
Sounds like he might have gotten that request there, Dax.
swear, that's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap.
This is the start of Daxter, as you can tell.
The Baron wants him. We've been waiting for you.
Don't worry, Jack. I'll save you before you know it.
There you go. That's where Daxter cuts off. And this is where Daxter cuts off. Literally, it's just as he does this bit. Poor Jack.
Injection cycle complete. Bio readings nominal and unchanged.
Well, nothing. I was informed that this one might be different.
That's Clancy Brown, by the way.
Resistant to your experiments, Baron Praxis. I fear the Dark Warrior program has failed.
You should at least be dead with all the dark eco I pumped into you.
What now? Metalhead armies are pressing their attacks. Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
I will not be remembered as the man who lost this city to those vile creatures. Move forward with the final plan. Finish off this thing tonight.
As you wish. I'll be back later.
That should be better. Volume-wise, anyway, Cody.
Ding ding, third floor. Body chains, roach food, torture devices. Hey, buddy, you seen any heroes around here? Whoa! What'd they do to you? Jack, it's me, Daxter. That's a fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place, risking my tail, literally, to save you. I've been looking for you for 2 years. Say something, just this once.
I'm gonna kill Praxis.
Jack now has a voice.
Get you out of here. Just let me figure out how to open the security locks for your chair so I can...
Oh.
Or, you can do it. Jack, easy now. Easy, buddy. It's your old pal Daxter, remember?
Daxter?
What the heck was that? Jeez.
You've never played Jak 2?
Remind me not to piss you off. Come
This is
on,
my
so
favorite.
dark and gruesome.
I love this
All right.
opening. Because it changes so much about the lore of
I
Jack.
brought you some new threads. Put 'em on.
And it's I don't necessarily know if it was like super well planned out, but it does a really good job of like making it feel like it is. Ooh, inverted camera controls. Ah, that's cringe. Okay. Give me 1 second, YouTube. I'm gonna fix the problem with the fact that there's artifacting on the lettering. Give me a second. So yeah, why did you never play Jak 2, Cody? Did you just not appeal, or did you skip it, or whatever it may be? There we go. All right, back to where we were. Perfect. Oh yes, the camera controls. Game options. Turns out there's no camera controls. You're stuck with inverted controls. So yeah, this is the difference in size between Jak and Daxter. Before you was around 16 or 17 and didn't have much access to video games. You played what your parents bought and it looked kid friendly.
Orbs are worth a lot now. We might find a few hidden around, or get some doing difficult tasks.
And you only
You'll
had
be able to
access
buy stuff with
to
'em.
consoles for 30 minutes every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Damn. You grew up in like a really strict household. I'll be honest with you, my mother like just bought me whatever game I asked for most of the time.
Please tell me you remember how to roll.
Roll.
Alert. Prison escape in progress.
Jack's more iconic look here with his blue shirt and the white pants and the long hair. I don't know what it was about the games in the 2000s, but for some reason every protagonist had like long hair, and I love it. Those long blonde luscious locks that Jak has. Oh, so that door's fucking huge.
Ooh, that's a high ledge. Try jumping once, then jump again while in the air to reach that one.
Oh, is this where we run into our first combat bit? I think it might be.
Crimson Guard crates lying around for the taking. Break that crate.
You are in a restricted sector. This sector is on high alert.
So I assume the reason why you got Jak 1 but not Jak 2 is because Jak 1 looked kid friendly but Jak 2 didn't.
Jump, you'll go higher. You'll need a high jump to reach the top of this ledge, Jack.
Ah, here we go. Here's our first fight.
Jack, do your stuff.
He can still punch and kick like he used to.
Beginning of sweep.
Goodbye.
Good job. The crate had a health pack inside. Pick it up. You'll want to keep healthy, Jack, or who'll do the fighting?
Moving in.
That's a good question, Dax.
Surrender yourself. You are under arrest.
You are under arrest.
You can get a longer jump by rolling into it.
So yeah, Clancy Brown plays Baron Praxis in this, which is kind of wild, because at the time he would have only really been known in my mind for SpongeBob.
If you jumped and dived, you'll crash down to the ground hard enough to break lots of things. Breaking stuff's fun, right?
Your parents just never saw it and you never asked for it. You played Jak 1 a good few years after it released. Fair. Fair. I believe my Jak 1 copy was the platinum copy, like the one, like the version of every, like, of the super well selling. Like the really good selling games that they released and the really good reviewing ones. It was good.
There is no escape.
Good thing Jak can still swim. I had an unlimited access to consoles as long as I finished my homework and like had my dinner. I could basically play games until it was bedtime. So, you know, I played a lot of games. Played a lot of games. And we're free!
We're free, Jack! Thanks to me. Nice to breathe some fresh air, huh? We'll get that Baron Praxis guy all right.
Fresh air? Oh, look. An old man.
Hello, strangers. My name is Kor. May I help?
You look like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. He's new to the whole conversation thing.
Well, my angry young friend, you are a guest of His Majesty, Baron Praxis, the ruler of glorious Haven City.
I was just a guest in the good Baron's prison.
Inside a cell or inside the city, walls surround us both. We are all his prisoners. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd move on if I were you.
By order of His Eminence, the Grand Protector of Haven City, Baron Praxis, everyone in this section is hereby under arrest for suspicion of harboring underground fugitives. Surrender and die!
Excuse me, sir. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
As you can see, oh wow. We're dark jacked up, boys. We got the nails, we got the claws. We're swinging hands. Kicking the shit out of these Crimson Guard. Man, I love this game.
That was cool. Do it again.
Something's happening to me. Something he did. I can't control it.
Very impressive.
You okay, Jack?
What you just did was very brave. This child is important.
This kid? He looks kind of scruffy.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along.
Thank you for your help, but I must get this boy to safety.
Hey! What about us?
There is an underground group waging war against Baron Praxis. Its leader, the Shadow, could use fighters like you. Go to the slums, find a dead-end alley near the city wall. Ask for Torn. He can help you.
This game walks so Sonic and Leak could stumble and trip. I mean, yeah, basically, right? Like Sonic Unleashed tried to be a more gritty Sonic game, because obviously.
Displayed in the lower right.
Thank you.
Follow the icons on the map to reach important destinations.
I appreciate that.
Welcome to the city transportation system.
We.
Two zones, low and high. Try switching hover zones. Switching hover zones may help avoid traffic or ground obstacles.
But yeah, the during the time, obviously, like, there was a bunch of different games that released that were attempting to, like, kind of catch that, not like the emo wave, the emofication of games, obviously. The more adult sort of gaming industry where like people were obviously growing older and they were more interested in games that had a grittier telling. Persona 3 obviously very gritty. Jak 1 to Jak 2. Ratchet and Clank arguably had its kind of emofication around the time that it moved from arguably Ratchet 2 to Ratchet 3, and then Deadlock. Deadlock's probably the most obvious one. What else? You know, there's a bunch of games out there that had that. Oh, Legend of Zelda, obviously. What was it called? Twilight Princess was like a big jump in tone compared to the rest of the Zelda franchise. But yeah. Oh, hi, Tess.
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Core sent us. Are you Torn?
Maybe this guy's a mute, like you used to be.
New faces make me nervous. Word is you're out to join the fight for the city. You know, picking the wrong side could be unhealthy.
I love his tattoos.
Not
like you usually, yeah.
If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've got the fur for a really tough task. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to me. Then, maybe we'll talk.
I always did love how unique they made the character designs in this look. Like, you know that's Torn just by looking at his tattoos. The second you see his face, it's like, oh, that's Torn. You know that, you know, the how do you put it? The recognizability of characters in this game is basically second to none.
Nothing so far.
I also appreciate that no one tells on you for stealing cars.
I've got suspicious activity in the sector.
There's a theory study that media inverses quality of life. When things are going well in society, people are more likely to write darker, grittier material. When things are going well, people write happier. When things are going shit, people write happier stuff. Huh. I just think it was like a case of, you know, gaming. How did I put it? Gaming kind of grew up eventually. Like, it took a while. Like, in the 80s, you didn't have that many adult experiences in gaming. You had stuff like Metal Gear. But then it kind of took until like the PS1 sort of generation for you to get games that were adult in all things. Like you wouldn't see a 4-year-old playing Silent Hill, for example. But then it kind of got to a point where that 4-year-old was 14 and they were like, "Oh, I want to play a game that actually has some like substance to it." Which is why you'd end up playing something like Jak or Uncharted or Prototype, that kind of thing, or Infamous. But my argument is that you can take, you know, an action platformer like this or like Sly or like Ratchet and Clank, and you can make it more gritty without having to take out the things. Games were initially seen as a thing for children, grew with the generation of the kids in the 80s who were still playing games or still in their 20s. This kind of stuff was great. Yeah, like if you were in your 20s, I could imagine if you were like born in the 80s, like in the mid 80s. And this game came out in 2004, 2003, I think. Somewhere around that time. And, you know, you're 17, 18, and you're like, I want to play a game that actually has some substance to it. And you could play this. 03? 03. I think Jak 3 was 04, and then Jak X was 05. I think. Because they came out basically every year. I like how it plays the Jak 1 collectathon sound, but then the game very quickly realizes that, oh, it's not that game anymore. It's not a power sphere. Yeah, exactly. Well.
Yeah, I guess you guys are in.
Thanks, Torn. Oh, 1 second. There we go. So yeah, it's fun to kind of look at the difference in games back then. I mean, I was watching. I think I mentioned it in my last stream, but I don't think you were here, Cody. I mentioned how I was watching somebody play Ghost of Tsushima. No, I was talking about it in the Discord chat in the gaming channel about how I was watching someone play Ghost of Tsushima, and someone said, "Oh yeah, this is by the Sly Cooper devs, by the way." And the person goes, "Oh yeah, that's really cool. They should go back to that though. Like they should go back to making Sly games." And I'm like, I agree. I think that we need. There's like a massive gap in the market. That there's no real action platformers anymore, and you could make, you know, a Sly 4 or a Sly 5, whatever you want to call it, and I think it would do really well. I think that a lot of people would miss it. Astrobot proved the demand is there. Exactly, Astrobot won Game of the Year last year, I think it was, and like it won every award except for one I think it was involved in, and like, come on. Like, I know that Insomniac makes like one Ratchet and Clank game every 6 years because they make 17 other games now at this point. They make the Ghost of games, they make the Marvel games, Marvel Spider-Man, Marvel Wolverine, I think it's called, Venom, and then they make one Ratchet and Clank game every time a new PlayStation releases is like a tech demo for the game. For the console, I should say. But I mean, listen, Sony, you own the rights to them. Have somebody else make them.
Woo! Being a big hero sure makes you thirsty.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why I quit.
You were a Crimson Guard? Well, that explains your charming sense of humor.
My friend in the guard tells me the valve to turn the water back on is located outside the city, at the pumping station.
Outside the city? What about the security walls?
What about the metalheads? There ain't no petting zoo out there. Peeps be getting deep sixed.
Find the large drain pipe in the north wall. It'll take you outside the city to the pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you. If not, maybe we'll have a touching moment of silence in your honor.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.
Well, that might not mean what you think, Dax. That might not mean what you think, Dax. At least they make them. Sucker Punch gave up on Infamous. They also gave up on every other game that they made from this era. Like, they made, They also made, you know, Sly, and, like, basically Insomniac are, like, the only studio from that era still making the games from this era. Everything else is basically dead. You know what I mean? I mean, listen, the Ghost of Tsushima is an amazing game, and I'm sure Ghost of Yotai will also be a 10 out of 10 game. Because that's just how Sucker Punch are these days. They don't make anything else. And the same with Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog haven't made a game that I've played since The Last of Us Part 1 on the PS3. Like, come on. Ow. And I am dead serious when I say that. I haven't played The Last of Us Part 2. I probably never will play it. I just don't really care for it. Surprised I didn't play Crash 4. That's right, I forgot about Crash 4. I don't think Insomniac made that, though. Sorry, I don't think Naughty Dog made that, though, right? It's made by Toys for Bob or something. But yeah, I never played it. I've heard it's very good, though. Same with the Spyro remakes. Yeah, so like this is what I mean, right? Is that there are studios out there that can make games in this genre that are good. Hell, some of them are more than good. Some of them are incredible. Like, people were really upset when Games for Bob was shut down and they won't be making any more Spyro games or any more Crash games. Because the Spyro reboot was really... The Spyro remakes are really good. People really like them. It's just that, you know... They didn't make any more of them. Because it didn't make a quadrillion dollars, and, you know, that's just how it is these days. They didn't make a quadrillion dollars, and you can't have, like, incredibly egregious microtransactions in them. It's one of the major reasons why I really like Owlcat games, is because they don't, they make single-player games for single-player people. Yeah, I find it kind of hard to get invested in new franchises these days, because you never know if they're actually going to get more than one game. Like, the Callisto Protocol is probably going to get a sequel, and the sequel will undoubtedly be better than the first game. But, you know, the Callisto Protocol 1 was still good. It just wasn't as good as Dead Space Remastered. Yep, Osiris Reborn is a 10 out of 10 and gets a trilogy. I don't know if you need trilogies anymore. That's another thing that I probably am being a bit controversial about, or maybe a bit contradictory about, is that, like, I kind of wish that people would just make a game and have it be good and not care if it gets a sequel or not. Like, come on now at this point. Right? Like, you never know if you're going to get a sequel, even if the game is good. Of course not, you just want several space opera RPGs. This is fair, right? Like, this is fair. There are no other games in that genre anymore. You could argue that Jak and Daxter are actually a space opera RPG, given what happens after the first and second game. But I think it's very difficult to get sequels in this day and age because of the fact that there are so many different requirements for that sort of stuff. You can't just make a good game anymore.
Allow me.
Dax is trying his best. Well, Dax got his water.
Don't say it. Don't even chuckle. Next time, you turn the valve.
I just want to point out, though, this game looks so much better than the first game when it comes to cutscenes and stuff. Games also take five-ish years to develop. 5 to 7 years is the average. Probably closer to 7 given that game. Trilogy is 15 years, or if Osiris Reborn releases next year, that means you don't get the conclusion until at least 2037. Fuck, the time between Cyberpunk 2077 and sequel is likely to be 8 years. Probably longer. Like, with how we have, and I'm gonna say some shit here that's gonna make some people upset. As far as I'm concerned, graphical improvement needs to not be a focus anymore. You need to give up on making games 8K, ray tracing and all that shit, because it doesn't actually add anything to the game. I don't care for it. And I don't think many people care for it.
Dark rage burning within you, and in time, it will destroy you with its madness. Only the last power of the precursors can
Hi, precursor thing.
my enemies, those creatures you call the metalheads. Bring me 25 of their skull gems, and I will teach you how to control these powers.
Cool. Hard agree. Yeah, like, you don't need games to look that good anymore. It also makes the games look dated, indeed, right? Like the way I look at it is Jak and Daxter, perfect example.
You do not have enough skull gems. Come back when you have collected more.
When it comes to, like, Jak and Daxter, right? This game is from 2003, and it still looks good. Sly Cooper is from 2002, and it still looks good. Ratchet and Clank is from 2002, and it still looks good. I could play a game from 2013, like I could play fucking, I don't know, Infamous 1, where they tried to make things look super realistic, and I could play it on the original hardware, and I'd be like, this game looks okay. Because it's designed to not look okay. Graphics already look amazing. I don't need to improve further. Another hot take is that by pushing for better graphics, you make older games harder to get into. Yeah, I could see it. I don't necessarily agree. I think that it's more, I don't think it's necessarily down to old games. I think it's down to style. Like, if a game is well styled, if a game has a good art direction, it can be fine with it being a little older. Like, this game obviously has a great art direction, which is why it's why it's stood the test of time. I would say more than it's actually being a good looking game. Like look at Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft is one of those games though that I think it was a perfect mix of timing and it hit the right blend of autism, if you know what I mean. Like Minecraft just hit everyone's autism directly in the forehead, and it worked perfectly fine for what it was, and now it's basically kept alive by the modding scene. Like Minecraft modding is crazy these days. It was crazy even when I was younger, and it was like, oh my god, the Tekkit pack. Oh my god, these packs that let you do things that are absolutely wild. But like, yeah, it's a difficult era to be in these days. Also, yeah, here the cops come after you. My first big crash. I do appreciate the fact that the Crimson troops don't start shooting at you until you actually get a gun. Look at games like Uncharted. Yeah, Uncharted 1 looks like Uncharted 1 looks aged, right? It's not nearly as good looking as it was when it came out because it looks very waxy and plastic, but it still looks good.
I'd love to see their heads roll when the Baron finds out.
Yeah, I'm sure he's losing lots of sleep over this armpit of the city. We've done what you've asked. Now when do we see the shadow?
When I say so. If I say so. But before I even think about it, I want you to take care of an ammo dump we've ID'd in the fortress. Lots of Crimson Guards, constant patrols. We know it's vulnerable, and the underground needs you to blow up all the ammo you find inside. Get all of it, and we'll deal a body blow to the Baron.
You're sending us in, tough guy. So what's with this wheel dealer body blow stuff?
That's fine. I want the Baron to know that it's me who's hurting him.
The Personas look great. I was looking recently at the Persona 3. Oh, you can do these cutscenes again. I never realized that. I was looking at the Persona 3 FES like stuff, like some of the cutscenes from that. And while Persona 3 Reload obviously like ups it to like modern HD graphics, it still looks like good. You know what I mean? Because it's very well stylized for the era. But yeah, get rid of the concept of needing 4K graphics and needing the games to look hyper realistic, and instead stylize them more, and you'll see games release faster for less cost, which is always important because of like these days, even if you make a game that's incredible, if you make a 10 out of 10 game, you still might not get a sequel. You still might lose your job, which is just how it is in this era of gaming, which is kind of shit. Yeah, I don't particularly care for the idea of 4K graphics. I mean, most people don't even use a 4K fucking monitor. Hang on, I'm gonna pause the game real quick and I'm gonna do a quick googly moogly search. Hang on. Steam hardware survey 2025, August 2025. Here we go. That's your job. Listen. Does the Steam hardware even have a... It does. Primary monitor display resolution is still 54% of people still use a 1080p monitor. There has been a slight growth in the amount of people using 2K monitors or 1440p monitors. Like it's so small. Like it's 0.21% of people have gone from using a 1080p monitor to using a 1440p monitor, which is slowly becoming more and more common. But like the amount of people who use a 4K monitor is less than 5%. Less than 5% of people use a 4K monitor, meaning less than 5% of your potential audience can use your 4K textures. Why bother with them? That's 5% of people. Just stick with your 2K resolution monitors, or even if you really want to, have the 4K resolution thing be a what's the word I'm looking for? Have the 4K resolution be like a DLC option, and it'll also save people storage space. Also, system RAM is still pretty common at 16 gigabytes. It looks like 32 gigabytes is starting to become more and more common though. The most common video card is the 4060. Your monitor is super old, doesn't even have a HDMI port. I have a hodgepodge of monitors. The top monitor is a donated 4K ultra wide that I got from Tommy, who was giving it away because he was like, I'm buying a new monitor. I don't want this anymore. And I was like, oh, I'll get it. I'll take it off of you. And then I have two 1080p monitors, which I play on. I have a 1080p monitor to my left, which is where my stream chat is, and like my my music player. I have the 4K monitor split in half. I have OBS on one side, and I have usually Google on the other, or whatever I'm being. And then this monitor, my curved gaming monitor, is where I'll play games. And I never play games on the 4K monitor because it's just not worth it. The frame rate is too low, so I just don't bother with it. But yeah, there you go. Don't bother with 4K textures. Just literally have them be a secondary download option.
Activating security tank.
And instead focus on making your game good.
Unauthorized use of fortress door. Activating security tank.
So yeah, get rid of 4K, get rid of 8K. Just have it be focused on making your game as stylized as possible, and you will legitimately see more people be interested in your game if it looks different. Hence why I think games like Persona and games like Hollow Knight get a lot of love, because they're so different and unique compared to everything else that's out there. They're also good games, which helps, but you know what I'm saying. You get the situation I'm putting down here, where I'm like, I think games should just be good. I don't think that having 4K graphics adds anything to your game. So yeah, there's my gaming rant for the day. Graphics should never be a selling point. No, it shouldn't be. If you're selling me on the fact that your game looks pretty, I'm like, well, I'm probably not interested in it at that point then. Because all you've got going for you is looks. It's like dating someone who's pretty but has no actual personality. It's like, oh yeah, this is fine for like the first couple weeks or whatever. But after that, it's like, oh, there's no substance here. Oh. Huh. Well. Moving away from fidelity gives time for people things actually want. Yes. It also gives time to make the game work better. Instead of being like, oh yeah, we'll release the game and then hopefully we can patch it over like a 4-month period to make it actually work on hardware. You would know. That sounds right. That's fair.
Cool, that's a security pass. We need those to get through city checkpoints. Shh.
These barrels are the latest shipment of eco. The Baron says take them and get out.
Metalheads in the city? Why are the guards giving them eco?
Oh. Red security pass acquired. Thank you.
That must be the ammo. It told us to blow up.
Warning, missile cooling systems damaged. Alert, backup cooling system failure. Emergency commands initiated. Missile systems at critical overload. Failsafe not responding. Danger. Warhead detonation imminent. Evacuate immediately.
Cool guys don't look at explosions.
This place has too much excitement. We need to move back to the country.
Seal off the area.
Like when Okami comes out, Okami 2, no one's Lady Big Boost anymore perfect as she already is. Yeah, that's true. Like, I don't need to be able to see the pores in her, like, boobs. You know what I mean? I just need to be able to see boobs. That's good enough for me.
The demolition duo has returned. One barbecued ammo dump, served up hot.
We saw something odd while torching that ammo. The Baron's guards were giving barrels filled with eco to a group of metalheads.
Really? The Shadow will be very interested to hear that.
You know, so far, your gigs have been easier than stealing grass from a sleeping yakko.
You and the rodent want to start proving yourselves? One of our suppliers needs his payment delivered. A bag of eco ore. Take the Zoomer parked out back and drive it to the Hip Hog Heaven Saloon in Southtown. Ask for Crew. He'll be there. And don't let the Baron's patrols stop you. By the way, when you get there, pump Crew for information. He's wired into the city and may know what the Baron is up to.
You can count on us.
Are you still here?
But yeah, I can see where you're going with that, Red. It'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to Okami 2, though. We... Hard to believe I still remember this place so well. Whew. That ship probably about to, that zoomer probably about to blow
Let
up.
me handle this, Jack. Watch my finesse and style.
Don't forget to ask
Everything's
about-
cool. Nobody panic.
Hey, big
Hey,
man.
big guy. Your crew? Well, we shook the heat, and your shipment's in primo condition.
That's good, eh? Because a cargo of rare eco ore is worth more than 10 of your lives. And of course, I'd be forced to collect slowly. The underground will take anyone with a pulse these days. And what we have here, the Shadow's mascot of the month. Ooh, soft. Zig, this fur would go well with my silk suits, eh?
Listen, tons of fun. Anyone can see that you, and I have the real juice in this burg. We're both players, right? We're both looking for a piece of the action, right? I think we can do business, right?
We did you a favor. Now it's your turn. Why is the Baron giving eco to metalheads?
Questions like that could get a person killed, eh? Zig, Pierre Capitan here and his friend, bonus. If you want to see what that baby can do, try the gun course outside. Show me some skill with that hardware, and I'll hire you for a job or two, eh?
Ah, appreciate that. The scattergun acquired. Hey Sig, how you doing, big man? Playing lots of times Neurospicy equals ESP. Indeed, indeed, this is correct.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
I do appreciate that Jack hits us with the gangster style on occasion when he fires the gun. Excuse me. That it?
Congratulations, you achieved the bronze record.
Hey.
Try for the course record.
So yeah, you can come back here anytime. You can try the record out, but it's probably better to come back later in the game because you do get some upgrades for your guns.
This is a no-hover zone.
I also like how no one questions the fact that Jak just has a gun. But then again, I suppose this is Haven City after all.
Nothing so far.
All right, what's your first job for us, crew?
Excellent shooting, Jak. Ever thought about being a wastelander?
Can't say that I have.
Oh, that's
Wastelanders
interesting.
find items from the outside the city walls, eh? Any artifact or weapon worth having comes through my hands. Work for me and I'll throw some of the sweeter items your way.
Kill metalheads? Get toys? Sounds good to me.
Slow down, Jak and a fat man. You two had better run that by me again, because there's no way I'm going outside the city to face more metalheads.
Sig will show you the ropes.
So you want to be wastelanders, huh, doughboys? Well, we'll see what you're made of when we get out in the thick. Crew wants some new trophies to put butts in chairs at the hip hog, so I'm gonna bag him 5 nasty metalheads at the pumping station. Don't wet your fur, Chili Pepper, because we're rolling with the Peacemaker.
Woo! I need one of those. Where'd you get it?
Don't ask. Sig needs someone to watch his back while he tracks the metalheads, eh?
We'll meet at the pumping station. Listen, cherries, don't you leave me dangling in the wind out there.
Let's do it.
Fun. Guess it's time to do some hunting. Oh, that's right. I haven't shown you guys the map yet. I think I can do that from here, can't I? Yeah, here we go. The map of Haven City. So this is the full map of Haven City. It's pretty big for a game for 2003. You can see the little yellow lines there. That's where we can't go past. So initially we were locked to like the top right section of the city, as you can see. Now we have access to, excuse me, the industrial sector, which as you can see is far over there on the right, and the bay, which is where we're now.
Please advise, suspect's description.
Which I personally really appreciate the fact this game is, ooh, I just hit a Crimson Guard member there. But I do really appreciate the fact that the game, like, expands the map as you do more missions and, like, take out more things and do all the fun stuff.
High-speed chase in Sector 4.
I will admit, though, traffic in this city must be crazy given that there's only, like, a few ways to go, depending on where you want to go and how you want to get there.
Patrolling Sector 9.
Well, someone's dead. Excuse me, can I have that? Thank you very much.
Be advised, I'm on foot.
Ow, fuck.
Suspect in rear.
I will admit the vehicles in this game a bit floaty, but I suppose it makes sense given that they are supposed to be literal jet cars and jet bikes and stuff like that. Damn, this game's a throwback. It is. I love it though. Welcome, Ozzy. How are you doing? I've been doing something of well, every week, basically every Friday I've been doing a retro rampage, quote unquote, thing where like I'll play games from the way back when times. So I played Sly Cooper, the first 3 Sly games. I played Jak 1, and then I played Daxter, and now I'm playing Jak 2. And we're going to be playing every single PS2 mascot game. You're doing good. How am I? I'm pretty good, thank you. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I get to enjoy my Friday, do some streaming. It's a fun time. Hey Sig, what's up, big man?
Hello, cherries. Ready to hunt a few metalheads? Follow me, stick close, and watch my 6. It's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you could pause in the middle of these. In the middle of these scenes. I forgot about that. This is one of those games that has these features that you don't remember. But if you check out my link there, I think. Oh, sorry, no, it's links, right? It's links. There we go. Wrong command. There we go. Check out that link. You can actually find the playthrough of Jak 1. It went live today. It's on the YouTube channel.
Here comes trouble. Follow me.
Can't believe the game. You thought the game was so good. I mean, it looks good still. I think it still looks great. I was saying earlier that I think games shouldn't look as good as they do because they don't really add anything to the gaming experience. Oof. Good lord. Daxter was about to hit a one-liner there and he thought better of it. But yeah, I think this game still looks good. It's just it's got a little it's got a nice aura to it, you know what I mean?
Great. Don't get caught. Did you miss me? Quick, drop the bridge.
You think games that look realistic add a realistic feel? I mean, I don't think every game needs to look realistic is my argument.
Keep the other creatures back while I charge up the peacemaker.
I think that every game looking the same is bad for gaming. And also it adds a bunch of unneeded and unnecessary costs to the game. I was talking about it in like a few minutes ago where like I looked up the Steam hardware survey and like less than 25% of people, I think, play on a monitor that's bigger than 1080p. You don't need 4K graphics. It just isn't a thing. Hell, you barely even need like 2K resolution. 2K resolution isn't even that popular yet at this point.
Here we go.
Also, it ages games a lot faster. Games that are designed to look realistic look worse quicker because they age faster because technology expands at such a fast rate. Makes games less marketable because people can't play them on current rigs. I have to look at buying a new PC very literally because I'm still on 6 gigabits of VRAM and it won't be long until that's just not good enough. Like, it won't be long until I'm legitimately incapable of gaming on my PC, like playing new games on my PC, because they're like, yeah, you need, you know, 25 gigabits of VRAM and all this shit to run a game that I'll play in 1080p. So
Did you miss me? Let's get across the bridge before they come back.
I have to wait here again. I do.
Keep the other creatures back while I charge up the Peacemaker.
There's no need for these hyper-realistic games. Like, Callisto Protocol was a game that I was like, this game looked so incredible. But man, that game is such a mediocre experience. Gameplay-wise, it's really bad. The story is kind of meh. It looks good, and that's basically it. And that's not gonna make your game unique in this era.
Metalheads, I say shoot first, ask questions later. Get over here and stay close. There's the second scumbag, sitting pretty. Cover me. Boom, baby. One less metalhead to think about. Next time.
Like, the major reason why I think we don't get like unique games anymore, at least not in the AAA industry, is because there's such an investment in time and cost, because every game has to look realistic, when games like Hollow Knight and all that sort of stuff don't look realistic at all, and they will look great for years to come, and people will still play them in years to come. Like, I'm still playing Jak, I'm still playing Sly, I'm still playing Ratchet, and
while I toast this bad boy.
they're still good games.
Not hit the pipes.
I would honestly rather play this than play GTA 6. I just don't have any interest in playing GTA 6. I think it's another one of those games that's going to come out, be bad for like a few months, because there's going to be a bunch of problems with it, and then they'll fix it in like a year's time and make billions and billions of dollars off of the microtransactions. And that's it. And I don't think it'll be the same hype as GTA 5 had. Like, people will play it and they'll be like, oh my god, this game is so good. And then like 6 months later it'll be dead, because people will be like, there's no content here, or it's just not that fun. That's probably like my major hot take. I just don't really care about it. It's not unique, there's no interesting story bits. It's just another GTA game. Nice shooting, Sig.
Look out! We've got company! Damn! My gun's jammed! Take over! Get him while I fix my gun! Okay, Peacemaker is back online. Let's move.
Games like God of War 1 you enjoy because 1, the graphics, or 2, the story.
Last target, then we go home.
I mean, I think God of War, I think if your major component of enjoying games is graphics, I think you're probably playing the games not necessarily that are like, I don't particularly care about graphics. I think graphics can be a nice bonus that improve the atmosphere of a story, but don't make it. Like, if God of War 2016 or 2018 or whatever it was, but if it's like, if it looked bad, if it looked worse, I wouldn't care. I'd be like, oh, it's still a great game. You know what I mean?
Boom! Home team 5, Metalheads nothing. That was the last one. Tell crew we got them all cooked and canned. I'm gonna clean Peacemaker and pick up the trophies. You did good, rookie.
Thanks, Sig. You enjoy the story first, and yeah, it's a bonus. I mean, I couldn't care less about graphics in games, and that's, I think, an opinion more people should have. Honestly, I don't care if a game looks like it's... Like, I don't care if I could reach out and touch somebody in a game, you know? Callisto Protocol, a perfect example of a game that looks great, is pretty fucking mid. Obviously not anything against the developers or the writers or anything like that. It's just a game that's not that good, aside from the fact it looks great. You can get 90% of the Callisto Protocol's, like, meat by just watching a trailer.
Decontamination complete.
And if that's how your game works, then you can probably just... It's probably not that good of a game. That's kind of how I feel about The Last of Us Part 2. It's kind of how I feel about GTA. It's kind of how I feel about, what was that game that came out semi-recently? There's lots of games I feel that are like that. They're like, you get most of the content in this game by just watching a trailer. Because all it is pretty, and that's it. There's no substance to it. There's no enjoyment in it. It's just a pretty game with, a few unique bits in it. Death Stranding 2, exactly. At Death Stranding 2, I was like, oh, this game looks good, but that's basically it. But I'm also not a big Kojima guy. I'm a fully acknowledger, I just don't really enjoy his games. So.
You do well to rid the world of this metal scourge. As a reward, I grant you a dark power.
Boom! You like the story of Death Stranding 1 you want to get to? I mean, I just don't care for it. You know? I understand there's a good story in it and like there's good messages and stuff in it, but I'm like, I just don't care. I just couldn't really find myself enjoying it that much. Maybe I'll play it at some point in the future when it's free on some platform that releases it or whatever, but I just don't particularly mind it. Like, I enjoy games that have really good graphics. Obviously, I enjoy God of War Ragnarok. I like the Horizon games. I enjoy God of War 2017 or 2018. I like Marvel Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Miles Morales. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is a beautiful game. It's stylized, but it's still obviously very pretty. Like, Ratchet looks very realistic, I guess you could say, for what he is. But like, yeah, I find it very difficult to care about modern games that are just like, oh yeah, look at this, look at these ray traced nipples, and I'm like, why do I care? You know? The fabric like blends and like moves, and I'm like, I don't care about that. Show me gameplay. Show me if the game is actually fun to play. It's one of the reasons why I didn't finish the Horizon Forbidden West DLC. I was like, this is just whatever. I didn't like the story. Didn't think it was that good. Never finished it. I finished Forbidden West. I liked Forbidden West, but I never finished the DLC for it, whatever it's called. Burning Shores, I think. Never finished the DLC. Thought it was okay. Moved on from it. I thought the main story of Forbidden West was a lot better than the DLC. You liked the DLC? I thought it was fine. Didn't finish it. Didn't really care for it. I liked the first Horizon games DLC, the Frozen North or whatever it was called. I liked that one. I thought that was good. Like, yeah, I've enjoyed new games. It's just that I find them more. I have to commit so much more to playing a new game than playing an older game these days because they're so expensive.
You boys are turning out to be quite useful, eh? I have another task for you. The sewers used to be a fabulous smuggling route for me before the Baron installed security devices.
And before those late-night snack runs kept you from fitting out the front door.
I bet you've hatched another brilliant plan in that hungry little brain of yours. So, who or what do we have to shake down, knock out, or blow up?
Well, I need someone to go down and shoot every sentry gun in the sewers. And I'll give you a sweet weapon upgrade if you succeed.
Let me guess. Dank murky water? Reeks worse than your breath at an oyster fest? Fuller of metalheads than your plate at a one-pass buffet? And of course, weapons more lethal than your ever-so-tiny whiteys on a hot summer day. Look, Donut Hole, why don't we float around here looking hot and heavy, and you go roto-root the pipes?
We're not doing anything until you tell us why metalheads are trading with the Baron's forces.
I should have had you both kneecapped, eh? All I know is that the Baron cut a desperate deal with the Metalhead leader. Metalheads need eco, so the Baron supplies them with regular shipments. In return, the Metalheads agreed to attack the city just enough to satisfy the Baron's continued rule.
Yeah, but how long can that deal last?
Well, the Baron is running short on eco, eh? And the Metalheads are short on patience. Baron Praxis needs this war to keep in power. Otherwise, the city would put the true ruler on the throne, wherever that little brat is.
Daxter and I will clear your sewers. And we haven't forgotten about that weapons upgrade you promised in return.
Bloodsuckers.
Yeah, modern gaming is I don't think it's bad. I don't think modern gaming is like, oh, I don't, gaming is so bad these days. I don't think that's the case. I just think it's difficult because it's so hard to justify to my head that, okay, I'm going to spend 70 euros on a new game that might not be very good, and then at that point it might never get a sequel because it didn't sell a quadrillion copies to satisfy the execs at whatever gaming company they're at, and everyone gets fired and the game never gets any more additional content. I got burned on Mass Effect Andromeda back in the day, and I just haven't been the same ever since, to be honest. EA burned me really hard with Andromeda, and I just haven't been capable of like looking at gaming the same ever since, which I guess is it's a thing, right? You know. Ooh, nearly skimmed the head off that guy. Well,
That's one turret down. Keep looking.
and hello. Get shotgunned. Nerd. And this is my favorite introduction of this power. And bye-bye. God, I love that. The slow motion is so extra, but it so fits this game. Then again, that could just be because they were worried about the PS2 turning into a molten plastic box if it didn't have that slowdown, but, you know, here we are. Ow. There we go. Now we can get out of here. I appreciate that the city AI thing is like, hey, good to see you still alive when you come back into the city.
What is that horrible smell?
Oh, great! We do your dirty work in the sewers and come back smelling worse than a wet hip hog in a warm barn. This could have a serious impact on the lady factor.
No. I think it was my lunch, actually. Nice work in the sewers, eh? I guess you're looking for that weapon upgrade. Well, there's a blaster mod stashed in some crates at the port. Find it, and it's yours.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
Okay. One thing, just want to respond to an email.
This is a no-hover zone.
Okay. We're good. We're good. Ba 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 ba.
Nothing so far.
Let me in. There we go.
I've got suspicious activity in the sector.
Jak and Daxter's most iconic gun.
Nice rate of fire. This weapon requires more aiming ability. You can switch weapon modes at any time. You can combo your attacks by kicking, then aim with your weapon, kill the first target, then shoot while kicking to automatically hit the second target. Now that's a Wastelander move. They won't know what hit them. You can find yellow ammo in crates. Would you like to test your skills on the gun course? Good luck.
Didn't get the bronze record, but that's fine.
Care to try for the course record?
No, thank you. Well, let's go help out Torn again, shall we? Excuse me, I'm going to need to borrow your car. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot when you're in vehicle, Daxter controls your weapon. I forgot about that. That's a fun time.
Patrolling Sector 9. Be advised, I'm on foot. Sweeping for suspects.
I appreciate the fact that somehow Jak just knows how to hotwire a car. Maybe it's Daxter doing it, who knows? Or maybe people just leave keys in their cars and this, I don't know. But I'm not going to argue with it. I mean, it saves me the hassle of having to learn how to do it, I guess. What's going on, Torn? How you doing, big man?
One of the Baron's mining operations is under attack by the metalheads.
That's not our problem.
It is our problem when the foreman's one of the underground's best informants. His name is Vin, and he's just valuable enough to save. Find the warp gate at the power station and use it to travel to the strip mine so you can rescue Vin's pathetic hide.
Hey, tattooed wonder, how come we get all the crappy missions?
Because I don't like you.
Fair enough.
Whatever deal the Baron made with the metalheads, the city's eco is almost gone, and his time is running out. If we don't get the kid back on the throne soon, there may not be a city left to defend.
Fair enough. Time to go visit Vin. Well, the power city, the power station first. Nyom. Time to go visit the strip mine. Also, I love this room. It's so like 2002 like future design. It's very Star Trek-ian, I suppose, right? Star Wars-ian even. It's of that era, which I like. Scorpions? Cringe. Nothing more iconic than Jak shooting the shit out of some metalheads. Nothing quite as Jak and Daxter, you know? Which is wild to say, given how this game, how the first game in this franchise was compared to every other game in this franchise. Nope. Not a chance for you boys. There we go. A 69 ammo. Nice. Oh, it's gone. Not exactly a well-hidden precursor orb, but you know what? I'll take it. There is something funny I will say about those metalheads that like sometimes move on all fours and sometimes will just stand up and try to run at you. I assume it's an intimidation thing, but it just doesn't seem to work very well. Good shoot, Dex.
Where's the army? Where it? What? Just you two? What do they think I'm worth?
I'm beginning to wonder that myself. If you want, you can stay here and be metal meat. But Daxter and I are leaving before those monsters get back.
I like how he fell backwards into it. Hey, Vin.
I want to thank you guys for saving my butt out there at the strip mine. And we'd like to thank you for being such a bad shot. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm a bit jumpy these days. Jumpy? We hadn't noticed. Ah! A metalhead behind you! Ah! What the? Just kidding. Nice reaction time, though. Not funny! Those metalheads have been attacking our mining operations, and we're running out of eco. Eco power keeps the city shield walls up, and if the shield drops, well, we can all kiss our butts goodbye.
I've got a few surprises for those metalheads.
You've got to keep the shield walls up until the shadow figures out what to do. My readings show a drop in eco flow at the drill platform. Probably some metalhead egg sucking away power. So use the warp gate to go to the platform and destroy every metalhead egg you can find.
Dax is trying his best to stand up, but he's not winning. He's not winning that one. Oh, I remember this mission. Okay. Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. I need to take a quick break. I need to go grab myself a cup of coffee, grab myself some water, do a few things around the house real quick, and then I'll be right back. However, you guys should do the same. You guys should take a few minutes to enjoy whatever you might be doing. Grab yourself some drink, maybe a snack, and be right back to continue with Jak II. We'll be right back. We are back. Let's hop right back into Jak and Daxter. These fucking enemies are a bit cringe. I'm not gonna lie. They're a little bit cringe, mate. But we got there. We'll get there. We'll get through it all. bum, ba-da-na-na, bam. And we're going up. Because we're using this turret. Goddamn inverted controls. Why was everything inverted in 2003? Wham. There we go. Right. Nothing attacking me yet? Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. There we go. Now where are we headed? Okay, cool. Let's try not to get killed here. That'd be nice. More eggs to blow up? Yep. Solid. Bum, 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 boom. And we pop back on through to the power plant. As you can see, Vin currently isn't here because he's off doing something else. Probably sleeping, or maybe not sleeping. He doesn't seem like he gets much of that. Anyway. Let's go ahead over and have a quick chat with Crew. Ouch. Well.
I have a proposition for you, Jak. Racing is the biggest sport in the city. Errol is the undisputed grand champion. He's crazy and dangerous on the track. My kind of guy. Only a fool would dare race against him, eh? And that's where you two come in. A client of mine is looking for a fast driver for her racing team. Here's a security pass to get you into the stadium section. And your contract with just a few trifles for me. I've already signed your name to save time.
We, the racers, hereby agree to give Crew all proceeds from race earnings, endorsement fees, broadcast royalties, syndication residuals, vehicle sponsorships, small appearance fees, collectible card assets, fast food tie-ins, use of likeness rights, talk show deals, clothing lines, all print rights, including book, novella, comic, pamphlet, ticket tape, neon sign, and bathroom graffiti designs. Toy rights, shoe lines, mood rings, game rights. Game rights? Vitamin endorsements, city kickback movie deals, and of course, all death and dismemberment accident insurance claims.
We can work out the tiny details later. If you can get from here to the race garage near the stadium in less than 3 minutes, my client said she would consider letting you drive for her team. Make me proud, hmm?
So, I believe we have to go the long way around. So hang on, if I pause here, yep, and I show you the map, this is where we are. You can see the little triangle, and that's where the stadium is. We have to go the long way around, as you can see. We have to go all the way through the technical area, all the way through the slums, and then we get into the actual quote-unquote nice area of the city, one of the nice areas of the city. And the menu very much resembles the Stargate. You're correct, actually. Yeah, I never thought about that. I think it's supposed to look like the ring at the start of the game, the teleporter ring. Hope Cody's still here. There we go. We're actually in the nicer area of the city.
Please advise. Suspect's description.
Fuck. Give me a car. Anyone. There we go. Thankfully, we made it most of the way there before the car blew up. We had 25 seconds. We had 20 seconds left. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Hello? Crew said someone was looking for a race driver?
I'm busy right now. You must be Crew's new errand boys. Look, I don't mean to be rude. You did get here fast, but I'm not interested in any new drivers right now, and I've got work to do.
Is there anything we can do?
No! I'm working on a secret vehicle project.
Okay, sorry.
Listen, if you think you've got the guts to race in this town, try taking my prototype jet board out on the stadium course. Beat the stadium challenge, and maybe I'll consider you for my team.
Jack is just gone. My gamer is absolutely salivating, just looking disrespectfully. I am looking disrespectfully. Indeed, Red. I guess Cody's not around anymore. Maybe they had to go do something for work.
You can get on and off the jetboard at any time. You can jump on your jetboard. You can get a higher jump by ducking before you jump. Jump and jump again a little after you've landed for an even bigger launch. Try getting up on that higher ledge with a boost jump. You can land on a railing, grind across, and try grinding on that rail. You can spin in the air, land a perfect 360 for a speed boost. You can do flips while you jump. You can also do tricks for fun. Try to put a number of moves together to get points. Get enough points to win the challenge. Try to put a number of moves together to get points. Try to put a number of moves together to get points. Not enough points. Work on your moves.
That last one would have gotten it. Need those combos. Yeah, I'm not very good at these kind of games. I'm never a big skate kind of player. I didn't play Skate, didn't play Tony Hawk. Which, like, as you can see, is a pretty big detriment to me at this point. There we go. Not bad. Nice.
We beat the stadium challenge.
Great. People do get lucky. Listen, don't you have someone to collect money from or beat up or something?
You don't like us, do you?
You work for that slimeball crew. What's not to like?
Looks like you've won a few races. Isn't it true the city champion gets to tour the palace?
Yeah? Why?
Could you get me into the palace?
A friendly visit, I gather.
Yeah, I'm a real fan of the Baron.
Okay, I'll help you out if you stop bothering me. I saw an old maintenance elevator at the base of one of the palace support towers. That old lift might take you up to the palace if you can find a way to turn on the elevator's power.
All right. That's the next goal.
Sweeping for suspects. This is Unit Alpha. We're en route.
Now, since we're so close to Torn, let's go do his mission next. Also, can I see the... I think I can. I think it's around here somewhere.
Moving to next sector. Get out of the vehicle.
Yeah, there it is.
Suspect in vehicle.
Ratchet and Clank.
Stop the vehicle. Suspect in vehicle.
I believe that's from the second game, though.
There he is.
Yeah, there it is. You can kind of see it.
Suspect moving to sector 6.
Top left-hand corner there next to my face. That is from Ratchet and Clank 2, I believe. That was, I believe when these games were being developed, Jak 2 and Ratchet 2, they were being developed basically in the same office block. Insomniac and Naughty Dog basically used to share an office space. And when they were making Sony games together, they used to put in little games together. Little thing in it. I mean, not while you're getting chased by the police. The police will be fine. They're not shooting me or anything. The Crimson Guard in this game actually leave you alone pretty quickly, all things considered. Unless you're actually fighting them. But yeah, there you go. That's the Jak and Daxter reference in this game. I know Jak 2, I know Ratchet 2 has a Jak 2 reference in it, and I think the same can be said for Jak 3 and Ratchet 3. I believe they were all, I think they were made in the same office studio block together. So, that's fun.
The area is secure.
What's up?
One of my old guard comrades was sent to the pumping station. There's been no word from the patrol, and after what you guys ran into out there, I'm afraid she may need some help.
Did you say she?
Don't even think about it. Stop that! This is serious, you moron.
Wah! That's right. Don't mess with the sugar.
This friend of mine has helped the underground many times before. Go back to the pumping station and take a look around. Render assistance if needed. Now get your squirrely ass out of here.
Get your squirrely ass out of here, boy. God, I love Torn. He's such an asshole to start. Right. Out to the pumping station again. all the car just went up.
Leaving city at your risk.
Oh, the big boys are out and about now. We have to fight the bigger metalheads now. Ah, I didn't realize I only had one hit left. Thanks for all the ammo. Hope Cody showed up, because I think they'll regret missing this bit of this game.
Yeah, what the heck are we doing, risking our lives to rescue some old Crimson God hag anyway? She's probably got more facial hair than me.
Who the hell are you two?
I do love a woman in uniform. Want to bark some orders at me? Woof woof. I'm your soldier on the front lines of love. Waiter, foxhole for two.
Keep talking and I'll raise your voice a couple of octaves.
Easy. Torn asked us to help you.
I don't need help, but you might. We've got company. Here they come.
Yet again, more looking disrespectfully. I got him a wife. I got him another wife. Because he's already really into, Kira.
Watching me take care of those metalheads was, pretty exciting. Doesn't it, sugar? Hey! Sweet stripes! Give me them digits so I can look you up sometime! We'll party hard! Big city style!
Tell Torn Baron Praxis is planning something big. I think it has to do with that symbol.
What is it?
It's the seal of the House of Mar, the founder of Haven City. We're being sent out on suicide missions to locate artifacts from the time of his rule. If curiosity's worth dying for, you can ask the blind old soothsayer in the bazaar named Onin. She might know something about all this. Here's my bazaar access security pass.
Your name's Ashlyn, huh?
We're even now.
She's got the face tattoo. She just pulled that pass out of her tits. I mean, fair dues. Fair dues. I am being serious, by the way, when I say that she literally just pulled that security pass out of her bra. To be fair, she is hot, yeah. I mean, listen, there's no argument. She's hot, but my god. Dax out here more thirsty. Daxter, calm yourself. Daxter's not been calm a day in his life. Also, I love how we're at the waterworks, but Daxter is still thirsty as fuck. Alright. Let's get back into the city. Some ammo would be nice. Ooh, a Crimson Guard bike. Well, he probably didn't get much when he wasn't fuzzy, and it's probably worse now. I mean, probably. But also, having him be the hornball sidekick, the hornball sidekick to Jack's like stoic angst is very 2000s. You know what I mean? He's the comedic relief, even though he can be quite serious at times. Meow. It's incredibly 2003. Yeah, like it's fine. It's part of the era. And also, to give Daxter credit, he is funny. The writing is very good. Oh wow, there's actually 3 things on the map now. Oh, that's right. I don't actually like the bazaar because you can't actually take a vehicle in here. You have to walk everywhere. But yeah, like if Daxter wasn't funny, this game would have aged a lot worse. I'll say that much. I think he's funny. If you guys don't think he's funny, let me know. But I think Daxter's pretty funny, which is why he can kind of get away with being a bit of a womanizer. Also, the fact he's like 2 foot tall and he's half weasel, half Otzel. You know, it makes it kind of a in joke. Hello.
Cool. Check out all the dead stuff.
Ow! Touch the goods again, rat boy, and you'll be counting with your toes. I am Pecker. Yes, I know. My mother, she was very vindictive. I am Onin's interpreter. Onin welcomes you, blah, 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 the usual boring salutations. She says it is good to see you again, Jak.
But we've never met before.
Before, after, it is all the same.
Ow! Ow! Let me try. She wants a yakao bone, a yakao bladder. No, I got it. For many moons, she has waited for A juice pop? A jewel shop? Oh, I know! She's got a hairball! A hair lip! A hairy chest!
Close. But no! Onan says you seek answers about the Tomb of Mar.
So what do we need to know?
She's going on and on about mystical energy channels, evil curses, stupid woo crap. Forget all that. I'm gonna sum this up quickly because now you're cutting into my siesta time. Onan wants you to recover 3 artifacts from the Precursor Mountain Temple. Not 2, not 4, 3. Use the warp gate at the northwest side of the city and bring back the 3 items you find.
Daxter is funny and the physical stuff he's put through is great. Yeah, the physical comedy that Daxter has put through is great because it kind of like, it's a bit of a comeuppance against him because he's like, you know, the womanizing short furry animal. Is that a half monkey, half parrot? Possibly.
Nothing so far.
Very, very possibly, Reg, yeah. Yeah.
I've got suspicious activity in this section.
So now I believe we can access a decent chunk of the map. Oh, we can access all of it now. So yeah, we just got access to all of the map. So I think the bazaar includes the area to our left, yeah. So like we've got access to the entire map now. So this is how big Haven City actually is. Let's go do this job for crew. I have a feeling this is going to be a race-related job. Racing-related job. Oh, hey Tess.
Sugar Plum, you new here? Well, what you got that's hot? And wait, I've seen you before. You're with the Underground.
Shh, I'm Tess. Torn sent me to spy on Crew. Play along, and I may be able to get my hands on a few of Crew's secrets.
God damn it, Daxter.
Ooh, I love undercover work, baby. But 2 can work better than 1. Let me help you out. Wow, there sure are a lot of bottles back here. Woo! Oh, that goes down. Oh boy. Gee, you suppose that's real gold floating in there? How about this purple stuff? Whoa!
Jack.
That's the stuff.
I need you
Fire.
and that talking rat to go around and make a few collections for me.
Hey there, 5 gins. How's crimes?
What's his problem, eh?
Nothing. I'm just fine. Mind your own business. I sometimes feel
Dax is hammered.
very,
Listen,
very
I have 6 clients around town who are about to make money drops for me. I need you to collect each money bag as fast as you can. And take care of any guards who get curious. Hmm? Get your money bag too late, and some
feeling
sound.
so dry. You know what's the trouble with you, Crow? You got no vision. This place could be a real swinging joint. Hot egg heaven with more dancing, more macking, more women. Jack knows what I'm
Just gonna
talking
go
about.
14 money bags before they disappear,
know
and
you
bring them back here. If you lose even 1 bag,
love you,
then
man.
don't come back, eh?
Dax doing the stereotypical drunk thing of I love you, man, after kissing and hugging his friend. It's so funny. Oh! Well, I'm glad that I checked on that one. He needs coffee. He needs a big fry up and a coffee. And also probably to stop drinking, given he's 2 feet tall and an Otzel, and I don't know if they can actually process alcohol. No, I won't. You can't make me. Alright, apologies about that. Let's keep going here. Excuse me.
Let's bring the money back to crew.
Like the money collectors, eh? Here's a gun upgrade. Now get out! I need my beauty lamp.
Trust me, brother. There aren't enough hours in the day.
Scattergun rate of fire increased. Very nice. Alright, let's head to the power plant. Probably the closest. Hey, Vin.
Vin, buddy, we need a favor.
I can't help you with your eco bill.
We need you to switch on the access elevator in one of the palace's support towers.
Sheesh! That's part of the old B-Zone power grid. It hasn't worked for years.
Well, if it's too hard for you, I understand. Power stuff can be tricky.
Tricky? I could route the B-Zone conduit lines through the bypass grid, shunting past the eco rings to connect inductor tubes in series, then back through the outer wall insulator helix and across the resonant flux routers into the number 5 capacitor array. Assuming the circuit's GX75B can handle the surge, I could link the phase loop lines into the primary coils, and presto, you've got instant lift juice.
Vin, you're a genius.
Actually, Mar was the genius. People say he made most of this stuff long ago. The shield wall system, the eco-grid. Anyway, to get that elevator moving, you gotta find and turn on all the old B-Zone power boxes located in the city. There are 5 of them. That doesn't sound so tough.
No, except those power boxes are guarded by motion-sensing turbo cannons. But if you can destroy the cannons and switch the boxes on, I can do the rest. Just don't tell the Baron I ever saw you.
Sounds fair. Ow. No, don't think so. Oh, no ammo still. It's a bit shit. Did not realize that. Should stop off at the gun range after this and see if I can pick up some ammo. Thanks, Vin. Your confidence is much noted. There's the boys again. Them boys. Excuse me. Oh, different song. There's some ammo. Very good. Felt that one. That was a chunky bit of stutter right there. Oh, hello, friend. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Glad I managed to cover up my mouth in time for that one, but my god, that was a big sneeze. There we go. Thank you. Damn. Let me try that again. Just let me try that again. That was a bad go. That was a bad go of us. Start again. Okay. There we go. We got there in the end. Now.
I bet that's the prize.
Sure, Dax. Whatever you say, buddy. Oh, we're back at the start again. Well, gotta love Jak 2 checkpoints. Well, guess that's how we advance.
Keeper, huh? Something's cooking. Kind of smells like burnt Otzel.
Yeah. Bit of roasted Otzel for anyone. Excuse me. Looks like he'd be very stringy. Yeah, that checks out. Be very gamey, you know what I mean? You get to cook him low and slow to get him anywhere near tender. You'd be cooking him for like 12 hours in a like a dry rub or a brine to make him like more edible. Sorry about talking about you like this, Tex. It's very insensitive to just be like, yeah, I'd absolutely dry roast the bejesus out of Daxter. Yeah, just fuck that guy in particular. Oh, I remember this area. Reg, you'll like this little puzzle that we're about to do. See, now I can't reach that, so I have to go back to the start and press this button. See? This is a very fun puzzle. However, as you can see, I've made a mess of it again. Fucking do use the geometry from school or something, yeah. It's like, oh, I have this many squares, this many hits, I have to reach this area with the square. You know? It's fun. I like it. It's a good puzzle. It's difficult, but I like it. There we go. That's the one. Nice. Oh, I remember this one.
This puppy's got some vibration to it. This baby will put a smile on your face.
I think we all know what he's referencing there.
Onan says she will search the timelines for answers about these sacred relics. I will find you then.
Hey, would you look at that? Daxter, this is a kid's game. I mean, this game was actually rated 12? I think Peggy 12? That's really spiky. Well, the bottom of it wasn't. So yeah, this game was rated Peggy 12, which was like a big jump from the Peggy 3 of Jak 1. So, you know, it's not really a kid's game, it's a teen's game, which is, you know. Alright, where are we going now on the map? Oh, we can go to there, and we can also go to... Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we're gonna head to the precursor statue first. So yeah, don't worry about it, Red. Don't worry about it. Oh, why am I going this way? Heading towards the stadium for some reason. Good to know. Yeah, it's like having adult jokes in kids' films and stuff like that. I didn't quite get the reference when I was 10 or whatever. I was like 8 when this game came out, I think. But I didn't get this game when I first played it. I get it now though. Now I'm like Captain America. I understood that reference. Hello, friend.
The Metalheads have always feared you, Angry One. Even now, the Metalhead leader realizes you can destroy him and save the last chance for our race. You now have control of another dark power.
as this dark blast. Yeah, this one, which I think looks cool. Right, how much do I need for the next one? 200. Cool. Cool. Now the only thing we can do now is head to the elevator. Let's go do that. I believe this elevator is actually considered like the end of Act 1 of this game, basically, is how you can view it. So we're not actually making bad pace. We are, however, you know, not doing any of the side content, like, well, not the non-side content, like the missions and stuff and the challenges you can do around. All they earn you is precursor orbs, and all precursor orbs give you is cheats and secrets and stuff. They don't give you anything at the end of the game. You don't get like an extra cutscene if you have everything.
Sweeping for suspects.
Alright, we're pulling up right here. Nice parking job, Jack.
This is Unit Alpha.
And now we're heading upstairs. Okay. 2 seconds. There we are. And we're back. Apologies. Oh, I remember this song. This song's great. Also, if you have a vague fear of heights, this area sucks. Didn't really leave. Yeah, I just needed to do something real quick. There's number 20 on the precursor orb collection counter. This is like the ME2 skyscraper, but worse. Yeah, because there's like, I wouldn't like to be the guy having to do maintenance on this power cable thing, support cable thing, because I think it's a support cable for the palace. Seems like an excellent way to get yourself killed.
Before it's too late, I can take him.
Patience, Commander. No one has ever penetrated the metalhead nest, you know that. I've seen what comes of such foolish plans. No, strength is their weakness. We play helpless. We train them to eat from our hands. And then... Move forward with the plan. Tell Ashlyn to up her patrols. I want that tomb found.
But your daughter has not been
agreeable.
I'll see to that problem, one way or another.
Ashlyn is the Baron's daughter?
And find that child! If you'd spent half as much time looking for the little brat as you spent flirting with that mechanic girl, we would have pinned his royal ass to a wall long ago.
Oh, yep.
With enough persuasion, I'm sure our spy... What was that?
Well, Dax nearly got us caught. Oh, I can't go up that way. Oh, that's a bit sad. Why Dax? Why sneeze just then? Because it's part of the writing. It's funny. That's why.
So, we have a rat in the walls, do we? A rat and his boy, it seems. Back for a few more dark eco treatments? Will allow me to put you both out of your misery.
I think it's really funny that what was I about to say? I think it's really funny that Clancy Brown was doing this voice acting because he's really good at it. But like the next thing I know him from video game wise is like Detroit Become Human. I rolled into that one. And start again. Just get out of the way there, just so that way he doesn't run me over again. turned up right behind me. There we go. And now we're going into the last area with a decent amount of health. Oh my god. There we go, we got him. Just about.
The dark powers I gave you can't protect you forever! Since I made you, I can destroy you. We'll meet again soon!
Yeah, whatever. Bye-bye.
Now I think we have to actually go through the palace to get out of here? Or do we just follow this elevator down? I don't remember. So if I go to secrets, Jack's goatee, mirror world. Oh, yep. This is where Daxter came into the palace. So I think this is the front door.
Access granted.
Okay, let's go talk to Torn. Alright. Managed to get through that without killing anyone. Or getting myself attacked by the cops, so I'll take it. Okay, core.
The city's on high alert. What the hell did you two do?
Us? Nothing. We've been, sightseeing. Right, Jack?
Really? Then why are the Crimson Guard looking for a dangerous young man with light hair, blue tunic, and a rabbit orange rat on his shoulder?
Could be anyone. Orange is the new black this season.
Look, we climbed up to the Baron's palace, and we tripped a few alarms.
Oh, right, that too.
What? I didn't authorize a strike on the...
Hey, we kicked the Baron's ass. Unfortunately, he escaped.
And we overheard a secret meeting with the leader of the Metalheads.
You saw the Metalhead leader?
No, he was on some communicator, but we heard him talking with Baron Praxis.
The Baron is bribing the Metalheads with eco.
It will never be enough.
But the Baron's gonna double-cross him.
Is that so? Well, your good Baron's wonderful charm must have angered someone, because there's word from the wasteland that Metalhead armies are on the move again.
Why didn't you tell me Ashlyn was Praxis's daughter? What's your connection with her?
That's none of your business. Since you've stirred up the Wumpy's nest, you and Whiskers here get to move 4 of our people to new safe houses. Shuttle each agent to a location they specify. Move all of them without any casualties. Don't screw this up, Jack.
Seems fair to me.
Nothing so far. Cannot the unknown face. Shadows who would defy me.
Go, go, go!
Here's some pain.
Oof. I'm gonna need a new car after this one.
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
Okay, thanks. Good luck. Good, you did well. I'll tell the Shadow we're safe.
The operation was a success. All underground members are safe. Come back to the hideout. I have a new mission for you while we wait for this alert to blow over.
Sweeping for suspect. I am the face of Haven City. Be advised, I'm on foot.
You're back from your work field trip? Cody, you missed out on the wife. On the 2 wives, in fact. Well, 3 wives, actually, now that I think about it.
Scouts report movement in Dead Town. Creatures moving toward the sacred site, just as before.
What happened, before?
Metalheads broke through the old city wall. We fought them, but then the Baron pulled back, leaving everyone outside the new barrier to die. Only the Shadow stayed and somehow stopped the attack.
And now you expect us to go out there again?
You catch on fast. If you prevent the Metalheads from reaching the sacred site, the Shadow will be most grateful. He might even ask to see you. Hey, I'm probably wasting this, but here's a Vulcan barrel for that pea shooter of yours. Believe me, you're gonna need it.
God, I love this weapon. Wives, yeah, with 1 blonde, 1 red, and 1 brunette head. Yeah. That dude is so emo. He is. This is one of my favorite guns in this game. The Vulcan barrel LMG. It's so good.
Sweeping for suspects.
Yeah, because Cody, you said earlier that you never played Jak 2 or Jak 3, correct? Or Jak X even. You never played any other Jak games. How does Daxter hold it? Very, very carefully. But yeah, you never played this game, so you don't know, like, any of the other characters in this, so. Oh, you ever played the Daxter game? Yeah. Like, obviously, you know, Rain was in Daxter, and Tess makes an appearance, but you also you never see anyone else. So yeah, you never got to see the other characters that are introduced in this in these games, or the ones that might make a return even. You have not? No. There you go. So yeah, there's Ashlyn, who is the redhead, and then there's Tess, who is blonde. I don't know when you'll see Ashlyn again. I don't remember off the top of my head, like when the next time you see her is. But I think we'll see Tess relatively soon. Over penetration. I also think this is where the big reveal is located in this game, because there is a big story reveal about this point, I think. Or is it later? It might be later, actually. The work trip was good though. Yep. Had a burger. Very nice. What kind? What was on it? Are you a brioche bun type of person? I love a good brioche. Or it doesn't have brioche buns, it's a fried chicken buffalo burger. Ooh. That sounds really nice. There used to be a place near the cinema I used to go that had a really nice buffalo chicken burger. I love how the magazine pops off, like the eco container on the gun pops off when you run out of ammo. Oh no, I was right. This is where the reveal is. Anyone recognize this? That look familiar to anyone?
Is that? No, it couldn't be. That's not.
It's Samos's hut.
But what? How? When? Where? Why?
We're in the future, Dax. This horrible place is our world.
That's where the big reveal is. Because everyone thinks that, you know, we're in a different... initially, I believe they think they're in a different universe, or like they're in a different, like, place altogether. Turns out, we traveled into the future. When did we travel into the future? At the start of the game, Cody. When you're on the... like the warp gate thing, rift gate thing that opens. Planet of the Apes, yeah, exactly. It's what it is. You go into the future, and it turns out the future shit. So yeah, that's the idea. Is that at the start of it, we traveled into the future. Jak traveled into the future while he was on the rift gate. When they go through the rift gate. So not only are you in the future, you're 2 years into being into that future, because Jak obviously ends up in prison for a while. So.
I think we need to go back to the city, Jak.
Yeah, I know, Dax. Calm yourself. So yeah, that's the reveal. They reveal it on this mission that it's not a case of like, this is an alternate universe or anything like that. Haven City is the exact place. At the end of the secret ending of Jak and Daxter going through, it takes to the... No, so at the start, at that ending just has them open the rift. Or like, open the door to show them the rift or whatever. I don't remember specifically. But at the start of Jak 2, they've been doing experiments on it. Like experiments on the rift gate and all that. And then metalheads flow through it alongside the metalhead leader. And at which point, Jak basically, like, punches it, quite literally. And they go through the rift gate, and they get separated in time. They get separated in the travel on the way here. Jak and Daxter end up together, end up like flying through the rift at the same time, and they end up in Haven City together, which is why.
Finally, we get to see the shadow. What do you gotta do around this place to get noticed?
Which is why when like, we don't know where anyone else is. You probably not realize that yet, but where's Kira? Where's Samos? Because they went through the rift as well. We just haven't seen them this entire time. Yeah. So yeah, at the start of this game, they go through a rift to the future, basically. And that's how we end up here.
Shadows decided it's time to meet you.
Why is that place in the old ruins so important to you?
There's a powerful energy force at the old house. The metalheads are drawn to it.
No kidding. We used to know the guy that lived there.
So, you're the new recruits who keep getting into trouble.
Hello, Samus.
Welcome to
You
our
look a bit
humble
different.
underground movement.
Your beard's a bit smaller.
I am known as the Shadow, but you may call me Samos. And you are?
Jeez, Jak, we went through all that to meet His Holiness, old loggerhead Grandpa Green?
Don't you know who we are?
Sorry, kid. Never seen you before. And I never forget a face. Especially one that ugly.
So it begins.
How is this possible? We came through the rift with you. Into the future, right?
Yeah, you used to look older than dirt and uglier than a knotted stump. What gives? Did you get a little nip and tuck while we were gone?
Listen, boys, I don't know what kind of twigs you've been chewing on, but I don't have time for this. We've got a baron to overthrow, a child heir to protect, an invasion of metalheads to stop, and a city to save. I'd say the schedule's pretty full. Besides, I haven't gone through any rifts. I hate teleporting.
Sure sounds like the old Samos.
Right now, I need you to go to Haven Forest and root out a few metalheads. That forest is my source of power, but I can't protect it much longer. Chase down and destroy all the metalhead scouts you find there. Good luck, and welcome to the fight.
So yes, turns out there's a Samos that we don't know who's also here. Or should I say, there's a Samos who's here that we do not, who doesn't know us. What could be going on? Anyway, let's do this mission. And then I think after that we're going to call it a stream, because we're about 4 hours in now. Once we finish this mission, we should probably be about 4.5 hours in. Oh, ow. Ow. Stop that. So yeah, this story is somewhat similar to Planet of the Apes in that people go through the... Oh, thanks. So yeah, that's fun. You got any more questions you'd like me to answer, Cody, about the story? Because obviously you had to go away for like, what, 3 hours, 3.5 hours, so I'll tell you what's going on if you want.
I've got suspicious activity in the sector.
Sure. So, essentially what happens is at the start of this game, Jak, Daxter, Samos, and Kira go through a portal into the future, which is where we are now. Jak gets captured by the Crimson Guard and experimented on with Dark Eco, which is why he has Dark Jak mode, which is why he can morph out and like explode and all that sort of stuff, which is the symbol that you can see in the bottom left-hand corner when I unpause. I have a full charge of Dark Eco is what that means. Then we do the Daxter game, wherein you, as Daxter, go through and save Jak. At the end of which, Daxter goes up that elevator thing, and then that's where the actual rescue begins. It literally cuts from Daxter going up that elevator to Errol and Baron Praxis experimenting on Jak, who is being violently experimented on, pumped full of Dark Eco. At which point Jak morphs for the first time. Doesn't kill Dax, as you can tell, but Dax gets quite scared by it. At which point they escape the prison. Jak is given his outfit. Then they meet Core and this young kid outside. He fucking morphs, hilarious. Yeah, he morphs. He morphs out. He turns into Dark Jak. Then he starts doing work for the Underground, who we're doing work for now. He then starts working for Crew and alongside Sig. Crew is a like underground like mob boss kind of thing. You might see him later on. Sig is this big, strong wastelander dude who like knows all about hunting metalheads. He's a very cool dude. I like his voice acting. He's a great friend to Jak and Daxter. Then you meet Ashlyn, who is Baron Praxis' daughter, but also a member of the Crimson Guard and an old friend of Torn's. Friend, in quotation marks. You also meet the mechanic, who is looking for someone to race for their team in the city tournament. There is also Vin, who is a city worker who works in the power plant, who is a informant for the Underground. Am I missing anyone else? Oh, Tess. Tess is also a person who works for the Underground, but she is a undercover person in the Hip Hog Saloon, which is where Crew does all of his business from. And then there's also Errol, who you meet in Daxter, who is the commander of the Crimson Guard. And there is there's a little scene where you see Baron Praxis talking to Errol and the Metalhead leader about getting more eco for the Metalhead leader, and then Baron Praxis is like, we're going to teach him how to feed. We're going to teach him to feed from our hands, and then we're going to crush them once they are weak. And And then we're basically here. We've done basically all that sort of stuff. This is kind of where we are now. Oh, and there's Odin and her half monkey, half parrot interpreter named Pecker, who is very funny. Oh, there was also a vibrator joke made at some point as well. There was a joke where like you pick up an artifact, and it, like Daxter's like, oh, there's some vibration to it. Ashton's the redhead, Tess is the blonde. Who's the other one? The brunette? I suppose Kira, right? Because Kira's assumingly in this game, right? At some point. Kira has green hair? Does she? I suppose it makes sense. She's Samus's daughter. Yeah, it's been too long. Oh, and Daxter's been flirting relentlessly with Ashlyn and Tess, of course, because that's just what he does.
Use your jetboard.
Oh, I like this. I remember this mission. This mission's fun. This is kind of similar to one of the missions in Daxter, if you guys remember it. Thanks for the rundown. No worries. I hope anyone watching actually doesn't mind me doing that either. Like anyone watching on the YouTube VOD later. So yeah, that's the general position we're in. We fought Baron Praxis on top of his palace. We won. He said, I created you, therefore I can kill you, basically. The stereotypical, I brought you into this world, I can take you out of it thing. There we go. Got one of them. One of my favorite things about this game is that Jak doesn't lose any of his, like, skills. Like, he still is incredibly agile. He can punch, he can kick, he can uppercut and all that sort of stuff. So, like, he doesn't... I mean, you'd think he would lose some of his agility and stuff like that, but I really appreciate the fact they don't take away any of that in the 2 years he's in prison. Because I think it would just be boring to be like, oh, Jak, you need to get back in shape, man. And he's like struggling at the start. They just put you straight into the game. Like, oh yeah, you can kick the shit out of these Crimson Guard guys. Why not? It's fun. Also, the fact they add in the jetboard in this is pretty hilarious. Given that it's like, I think it's supposed to be some sort of Tony Hawk thing. And I mean, it is fun. It's a nice little addition. Excuse me, get back here. There we go. Got him. Got him. You have any other questions you'd like to ask, Cody? I mean, I'm chasing these metalheads down right now. So if you want to ask anything, now would be the time to ask them. But any of the characters. Oh yeah, there's Torn. Torn is the dude with the face tattoos who you saw, who is the initial sort of contact we have with the underground. What's the average airspeed of an unladen swallow? European or African? You've met Torn. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I appreciate this game's vast cast of characters and all of them being just a little different, you know? Like Ashlyn and Torn both have face tattoos, but I believe the assumption there is that it's a Crimson Guard thing. I can smell food. I am hungry. Got him. Maybe they were born with him. Maybe it's Maybelline. I mean, it could be Maybelline for sure. That could be their tattoo artist. I trust a lady named. I trust someone named Maybelline to give me tattoos. Ooh, there we go. Got him.
Excellent work, boys. Come on back to the hideout. I have another task for you.
Nice. Alright, let's head on back. Thank you, disembodied announcement woman. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the quick drive back to the underground. Well, I guess we'll do this then, since this is something we have to do now. For some reason. Fuck. Excuse me. Beg pardon. Alright, we'll finish this and then we'll call the stream because I'm getting hungry at this point. Starting to feel a little tumbly rumbling. Cody talking about burgers earlier didn't help. For a burger restaurant chain. Ugh. Do you at least get like free samples? Can you get friends free samples? Asking for me?
Excellent work, Jak. Even I am impressed. That should keep those unscrupulous Crimson Guards out of our business. What's the world coming to when you can't buy off a few guards with bribes?
Oh, I went past it. It's in here. Every day I'm working, I get a complimentary meal. I also get a £100 voucher to use every month for days you're not at work. Ooh, that's nice. Just gather up some ammo here. There we go. Much better. That's a lot of burgers. I mean, depending on how much the burger is, right? Like if it's a particularly good burger, right? Like if it's a gourmet burger, as they would say. A gourmet burger might cost you like £20, I'd assume, for like a meal. Like, you know, the burger, fries, and like your drink, I'd assume. But hey, if they're hiring and they need a software engineer, Cody, I'm always about working for a company that can provide me free food. Right, we're gonna drive over to where the resistance is, and then we will be calling the street. They're good burgers. Their burgers all come with chips as standard, and the price range is between £10 and £16. Nice. Honestly, that sounds like a really good burger. I'm fucking, goddamn it, I'm hungry. You're only in the burger once or twice a week. It's only in the burger, only in the office once or twice a week. So you usually get a burger then. Yeah, that's fair. You can tell I'm hungry at this point. Oh, I remember this mission. Well, that'll be fun to come back to. Save game. And we're going to call it there, guys. YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, check out everything else going on the channel. And we'll see you next time for more Jak II Renegade. See you guys then. Bye now.